having
Yeah.
wardrobe issues or hair and makeup issues today.
Good morning from Coffee Talk with the Divas. Good morning. Macy LaForce says good morning. Look, Macy, say good morning.
Yeah, okay. It's Monday, April 15th, 2013, and you know what that means? Tax day! I hope you got your taxes done or get them done by midnight tonight.
Whoop, whoop.
Good luck. Mine was actually done on...
yesterday.
Was it done yesterday? No, it was done Saturday, I think.
Saturday, okay.
Not that
Saturday.
I, like waiting until the last minute, but I kind of waited till the last minute.
It's all good. It's all good.
Tisk, tisk. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning.
Running a little late this morning.
Yes.
Gino would hit every red light on his way here to
No,
the Diva Den.
man. It is Pinellas County.
It is Pinellas County. It is a Monday morning. It is the tax day. Mm-hmm. I'm already tired. I can go back to bed.
More.
Coffee break. Coffee. So we got a lot to talk about today. We're talking about what is our topic today?
I don't think we discussed it.
I know.
She did it. Wendy planned it all today.
What are we doing?
This is very rare, actually. Usually it's me and Mike going, okay, this is what we're going to talk about, and this is what we're going to make Wendy talk about.
Thanks.
But Wendy actually got up early yesterday morning before her boat and did the whole planning of the show.
Sweet.
So we're very proud of Wendy. Good job, Wendy. Good girl. You can have a biscuit.
I didn't do shit.
It's all good. We would like to thank Life Improvement Radio After Dark
for picking us up and being a
Yes.
great big brother to us. Or big daddy. Ooh, are they our big daddy?
We are on the platform,
Ooh,
baby.
ooh, they are our big daddy.
We are on the platform. Girl, I'm having a hot flash.
Oh, gee. Well, it's because I'm sitting so close to you.
Look at
Look,
this. Is me having a hot flash.
that's a very attractive look.
Thank you.
Should we turn the fan on?
Oh,
Would you like the fan on?
Oh, good Lord.
G notes to the rescue.
Oh.
G note to the rescue.
Yep,
ConnectingLocalMusic.com.
Any musicians that are looking to get in our co-op, please contact me at Wendy at ConnectingLocalMusic.com. Go ahead, check out our website. We're going to bring venues, artists, and fans together in one spot like you've never seen before. We're going to live stream you, give you a website, hook you up with gigs, work it out for you. So make sure that you contact me at Wendy at ConnectingLocalMusic.com. Go ahead and easy enough to go right to the website, sign your band up. We'll hook you up.
Aren't they also going to be on one of our shows, like either your show or your Night Move show or
Yes,
this show?
yes, that's right. If you also like to have your band, your project, whatever you're working on, any type of original music, cover music, we don't discriminate. Contact me because I'd like to put you on my show, my music show, Night Moves with Wendy LaForce. Also being aired on
Life Improvement Radio After Dark.
Brought to you by ConnectingLocalMusic.com.
Howling Moon Chocolates, European style truffles are so yummy.
Oh.
And our very own Rockstar Fuel, which I think I need to go pour me another cup.
Yes, you can actually go to LIRRafterdark.com. Hit the tab where it says shop.
And purchase our coffee.
That's right. That's right. Purchase our coffee now while we're doing this, Missy.
What?
While we're doing this, Missy.
What are we doing?
Just remember that you have to pay with PayPal right now until we set up
That's
other
all right.
stuff. So please, you can come check it out, and it's amazing coffee.
PayPal,
you will
can
not
pay
be
with everything.
disappointed. LIR After Dark. Hit the shop label thing tag up top. God.
Next, we print 365.
I'm sorry, Nicole. I have to grab your thing really quick. We will talk about We Print 365. And we do that, yes.
We're going to grab Nicole's thing.
Yes, we're going to grab Nicole's thing right now. Talk about We Print 365, please.
WePrint365.com, all your high color printing needs for the month of April, which we are on the 15th of. They got us a promo code, CT April, all in capital letters. C is in coffee, T is in talk, April. Put that in the promo code whenever you do your order. They're doing
business cards. I use them. Amazing.
Business cards, flyers, folders, everything, banners.
A better deal and better quality, then I'm not going to say who. But,
Really?
certain,
Okay.
certain...
And Nicolex Music Island. All music?
all the time. Make sure you call her at 727-698-STAR. That is 727-698-STAR. She will hook you up with in-home music lessons, piano, guitar, vocals, drums. She's amazing. She's my music teacher. Just to let you know, the quality, the level, amazing. Make sure you mention Coffee Talk with the Divas, and you will get one free lesson. Thank you.
Yeah.
And see you in the place to be.
Really?
Yeah.
You keep looking at yourself and slightly disgusted.
It's one of those days. Yeah.
Is it one of those days?
Mm-hmm.
I think I look cute.
You should have seen what you were going to get actually before I committed to actually...
Putting on makeup?
No, like brushing my hair.
Well, it takes a lot for me to have this cute tousled out of bed look.
Heidi says, Wendy, you can't get hot flashes because you two are way too young for that.
Oh, Heidi, that's so sweet.
I didn't say I'm getting a hot flash. It's the old lady over
Unfortunately,
here.
I'm not going to lie. I am 42 years old. I will be 43 in August, and I'm going to be a grandmother.
You're going to be a glamma.
Yeah, but you can call me Glamma. Don't get it twisted. I cannot believe this hair.
What? Would you just stop? Just let it. Oh, honey, I think you need a color.
Also, Heidi says that she's not a coffee drinker, but just so you know, we've got other things planned.
Yes.
So like we want to do like teas, we want to do candy, like we're gonna have all sorts of things. Coffee is not.
Yes,
where
there's
we're
going to be
stopping.
more stuff coming down the pipe for people to buy, regardless of if you like coffee or not.
Pajama
We may
pants.
be doing some pajama pants and
Slippers.
t-shirts and slippers with zebra print on it. Gino,
Does it
you all right over
have
there?
to always be zebra print? I mean, I like zebra print, but it doesn't have to be.
Okay, pink and glitter.
I could deal with that. Can we do some purple and glitter?
Good fucking God.
Yes.
I want to be
You
able
all
to
right,
put
Michael?
coffee talk on my butt.
Ustream is pissing me
Ustream's
off.
yelling at you this morning. That's okay. We're good.
Yeah, it's not letting me post on the social stream.
Oh, it's a little slow. Okay.
Yeah. Like I got like one post in, and then all of a sudden it's. Like,
We are. Michael actually sees your post, but it's a little slow this morning. So as long as you can hear and see us, we will take care of any other questions that you might have later if we can't get to them right now.
But if you can't get to the Ustream, Michael also Twitters at gnote86.
Yes.
Michael, you Twitter?
He Twitters. He twits.
I do.
Tweets.
He twit.
Tweet.
Tweet.
I tweet.
So he doesn't twit?
Twat?
Or twat. Ooh. I think that's on our bad word show. Is twat on our bad word show? It needs to be.
Okay. What?
What are you doing with my shirt?
Well, I was washing my clothes and I have a Victoria's Secret bra on, so it makes my boobs look like.
Do you know your boobs are
huge.
always huge?
I know,
really.
but if I look at the camera, it's like, what?
We found your
Oh,
phone!
there's my phone. I couldn't find it to turn it down. Maybe, Gino, can you get that for me, please? I need to turn it down.
I don't know where it is.
It'll make all sorts of noises.
Meet
I'm
George
sorry.
Jetson.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. Okay. Let's
So we have to get back to our weekend
Yeah, let's talk
wrap
about the
up.
weekend. Thank
Ooh,
you
look,
so
God, he's
much. Michael.
He is good. Weekend wrap up. Tell me what you did this weekend.
Okay, I worked my butt off.
You don't have to look at the message. Oh, is this?
It's because Ustream won't let you post back to messages. Wait 2 minutes and then you can.
Yeah, that's not the issue.
Oh, okay. Well,
Sorry, boss. That's not the issue. Winston's being a butt.
talk
I
about
need
what
coffee.
you did this weekend.
Oh, what did I do this weekend? Friday night we had Free Circle and we wrote out our next ceremony, which was really, really awesome. I can't wait. It's very excited. Then Saturday, coffee.
I'll get you more coffee.
Yay. So for Saturday, we had Little Crystal's birthday party in Ybor, and it was a blast. It was so good to be able to go out and not have to really work, because when we go out...
was it?
We went to Hamburger Mary's and had dinner and watched the show at Hamburger Mary's. If you haven't been to Hamburger Mary's, they're all over the country. Go. Spend the evening, enjoying yourself with the drag queen show. They do drag queen bingo. They do a brunch on Sunday. It is a lot of fun. It really is. Sometimes it's really good to watch them and get good makeup tips for yourself, especially Wendy really enjoys that part. Oh, hi, how you doing? Oh, thank you for my coffee.
Me, I am not a drag queen. Do not get mad.
Well, maybe you're a drag queen impersonator?
Well, I just have to wear a lot of makeup because I'm under the lights and stuff. I mean, it is what it is.
She's under the lights. Okay. And then yesterday was spent with family.
Yeah, that's nice.
With family. It was good. It was very good. I was very sleepy. I didn't make it to the dog run.
Well, I think that you enjoyed yourself at such a rate where...
I came home very late. I was surprised I beat you home, but you were working and I was partying.
Yeah, well, this is what happens. This is the story of my life. Now, see, what you people have to understand is now, today is the beginning of my weekend. If I ever, get one. So, usually Monday nights and Tuesday nights I don't sing. But that's not necessarily true because sometimes I have charters and private parties and things like that. But, yeah, you guys party and I work. But
Mondays are usually my day off. I tend to not schedule a great deal of massages on Mondays.
It's all good. I'm going to ask you, and you are going to tell me.
Oh?
After you went to Hamburger Mary's, where did you go?
We went to another club.
And what was that club?
Well, the club was called the Honey Pot.
Right. I know where that is anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I worked at the Blue Shark across the street for
and it was a lot of fun.
3 months straight when I first moved here.
And it was a lot of fun.
What is the Honey Pot?
In between the Honey Pot and the G Bar, they are both gay-friendly bars that
I've been to G Bar.
That each night one's the girls' night at one place and one's the boys' night at the other place, and then they switch. Mm. And then this Saturday it was the girls' night at the Honey Pot, and then I got a chance to see a show that I'm not really totally comfortable about talking about, but it was a lot of fun. I had a blast.
There's some things that I'm not really comfortable talking about, but I think this is important for you to talk about. So.
Well, I got to experience something that it's been a long time since I've been to those kinds of clubs before, and it was fun to go with the group of people that I went with because some of them found out they were more conservative than they thought they were. And
what was the show?
A show that we will talk about on a later show.
Okay.
Very specifically a fetish show.
Okay.
And that's really as far as we're going to...
Oh, we're going to save that?
Yeah, we're going to save that.
Anyway, she went to a fetish show, and I know she had fun.
I did. I had a blast. I really did. And I saw an old friend.
Okay.
Strangely enough.
Oddly enough.
I tend to only see this friend at fetish shows for some reason.
Okay.
She'll be a good person to talk to once we have the big fetish panel show.
Very cool. Very cool. Okay.
But it was a lot of fun. Yeah. I enjoyed myself greatly.
Yeah, I was watching the pictures on Facebook while I'm working. I run over to my phone and look, and I just see you, Colleen, Joe, Amy, and boobs.
Oh, God. Amy was really showing the boobs. It was awesome.
Boobs.
Amy's got some beautiful boobs. She was presenting them on Saturday night. It was a very new experience.
Looks like
for
you guys
us,
had a
she
blast.
doesn't normally present
Looks
them.
like you guys had a blast, and I am sorry to say that I missed it again this year. I missed it.
Well, this one was Little Crystal's birthday party.
I know,
so
and you did.
Will have to go.
But last year you did it too.
We went for Colby's
party. I missed that too. Well, whatever. Rain, I am coming to your birthday party.
Her birthday party is going to be awesome.
I will not show up until probably 10:30 something.
Because she's singing.
But I will come to your birthday party because I am going to dance my ass off at LIRR. What?
And she's singing too. I think isn't that the
I'm not
qualifiers
sure.
or something?
I'm not sure, but I'm definitely coming to Rain's birthday party.
Yeah, I love LIRR.
No question.
We had a blast last time we went to LIRR.
I know.
That was so much fun. We need to do that.
It was awesome.
I need to go dancing.
She drove me around like I was a fucking queen, of course.
Well,
right up on the curb. Princess parking. Thank you. It was
You
awesome.
don't need to talk about my driving skills and hitting curbs.
Okay, let's
If
move
there
on.
is a random curb somewhere, I will find it.
Yes. It's always,
with my car.
It's called the curb check. And for
You got to make sure it's there.
I kind of have the ESP going on, and right before it happens, I'm curb.
Got to make sure the curb is there.
Okay, I can talk about what I did over the weekend.
You worked.
Of course.
You opened for ABBA.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was awesome.
That was cool. It wasn't exactly what I had pictured it to be, but it was very fun nonetheless. And then I went and had a gig with Chrome in Riverview at the Beer Shed, and that was an experience in itself.
I hear that the place was very scary.
Actually, the people were very nice. The place was right in Riverview, right on right on. I don't know if it's the Hillsborough River or what it is,
right.
but right on the water. And we ended up playing a couple sets, and it was cool. But the
cockroaches that asked you to dance?
The cockroaches were so big, one of them was like, "Hey, baby, what's up? Can I buy you a drink?" Yeah. So, I mean, I know it's like that when you're out on the river
you
and
gotta
stuff.
love Florida and our fresh water.
Look, it's a fresh water. Yeah, I'm not afraid of spiders, snakes, anything. I can't take these cockroaches.
Honey, they're everywhere. It is Florida.
You should have seen me doing the Mexican hat dance during the set while I was singing. One would come up and it would come up
Could
like
you
this.
imagine it?
I mean, it just take over right in front. And then I'm looking at Carrie. I'm like, Carrie! And he's giggling and stuff. It's not funny. It's not funny. I don't like it. I don't like it.
But then again, I am the first to scream. When they start becoming bigger than my palm, that's when I start screaming.
I'm telling you, they were about that big.
That's intense. That's, hey, baby.
Yeah, like, what's shaking? I was like, what?
Let me show you the cool corners of the club.
Oh, my God.
That's like the camel spiders when I was in Iraq.
Oh, my God. I've seen pictures of those. I cannot believe those are real.
We were in the gym one day, and one of my buddies saw one, and he, jumped up on top of the bench for the bench press.
But they are really light.
It was so big, we thought it was actually, working out in the gym. Hey guys, mind if I work in?
Can you spot me?
It was one jacked ass fucking camel spider.
And they suck the blood out of the camels. Isn't that how they were? Don't they attach themselves to the belly of the camel or something like that?
What they do is they have a bite, their poison basically paralyzes that area so the nerves won't feel anything, and then they will eat away that area that there's no feeling.
Oh.
And they're huge.
So if you ever see a camel that's got a chunk of skin missing and muscle tissue, it's because a camel spider got it. Technically, they're not spiders.
What are they?
I don't know. I think they're in the arachnid family, but they're not technically a spider.
They'll straight up eat part of your body. But anyway, so when they come across, I had to literally jump up on Rick's drum riser. I'm like, oh, this is not cool.
This is not what I signed up for.
This is not cool. This is not cool. Come here. And then there was actually almost one time we just got really excited when we were playing because we just happened to be playing very well. And it seems like every time we do more gigs, we get tighter and it gets a little crazy.
You guys are really good, yeah.
I actually almost pulled Rick's drum cage right down. I was up on the drum riser and I'm holding on to it. And I'm like, "Ay." Anyway, that was fun. Easy do. And then Saturday I worked the boat, and then I had another gig with Chrome at Silver Dollar in Tampa. And it was one of those you quickly drive from Pasadena to Columbus that quick.
Yeah.
And thanks, Mom and Dad, for teaching me how to drive. It took me 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing I don't have a car.
Mike drives crazy
it's a good thing it's a good thing I don't have a car, because if I had a car,
I'm the pokey driver, I think,
yeah.
of the bunch.
Well, it's okay. It's all right to be pokey. It's all right to be pokey. I've just been driving for a really long time, even before I've had my driver's license. So I just was raised that way, to offensively drive. Anyway, it was great. Basically, I ran in and did the last part of the first set in my boat clothes. which was like kind of not cool. Scenes are not really like rock and roll style. And Nikki, our photographer, was there, and she just started clicking. I don't think she understood me when I told her not to take pictures of me until I change, but it's all good. I don't mind. Really. So I just ripped off the shirt, kind of the half kind of shirt that I had on, and I did have some zebra working, so it was okay for the first. And then we,
There's zebras somewhere
finished
on your
and
body
then
every
changed,
day.
and then she took plenty of pictures. So can't wait to see how those come out. And then yesterday, my lunch got canceled for my boat, so I did work on the show and did some other things. Yes, and then I worked on the boat last night, and it was very cool last night. We had some anniversaries and some birthdays, and it was a nice evening on the boat. It's nice on Sundays because you can actually see the sunset at this time of year right now because we go from 6 to 8:30.
I think we need a ride on the boat.
What?
I think we need to go on the boat.
And then it's probably best to go, if you really want to do a good sunset at night, for the night cruise, you go on the weekends and you start going in like June because we'll take off and we'll go south towards Tierra Verde and Pass Grill and go right out to the Gulf, see the sunset, turn around and come back. It's pretty cool.
I bet that is
Good
beautiful.
stuff. It's good stuff. So if you want, for your birthdays, anniversaries, any kind of special occasion,
My birthday's coming
it's
up.
very, very nice. Maybe we should do that for your birthday. think
I want a
you'd like
Keys
it.
trip for my
When is
birthday.
yours?
Mine's in June.
Oh, well, mine's before you, so
Oh. What do you want
okay.
to do for your birthday?
I don't know. I hate my birthday.
Oh, wait. We've already talked about your birthday.
Yeah, have we?
Yes.
Michael, did you do anything special over the weekend?
He had a date Friday night.
I did.
You did.
I totally blew off Free Circle to go on a date.
He did. He blew off the
Oh.
Coven meeting. And you have a job now, just so you know.
What?
You
Oh,
have
yeah. I'm anointing.
Okay.
I can be very anointing.
Yes, you can.
So,
So tell us about the date with
Katie.
Katie.
hi, Katie.
It was a very fun date, actually. Have you heard of Airheads?
Yeah.
The indoor trampoline area?
Yes.
We totally went there.
That's so cool. Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
It's actually not that far from here. It's over on Belcher, like
Right.
Yeah.
closer to where my parents are.
Okay.
So we go to Airheads, and there's like not a whole lot of people in there, so we're like jumping around, having a good time. And they've got like these like Nerf style like dodgeballs. So of course we're like throwing them at each other. It's been a while since I've done any sort of like cardio workout, so it totally kicked my ass.
They say it's a good workout. Those trampolines are
It's
an excellent
amazing workout. Yeah.
They have even a workout program, I think, don't they?
They do. It's kind of like Insanity from Beachbody. They're the ones
Okay.
who do like all like the P90X and like Brazilian butt lift and like all that kind of stuff. So they do a workout similar to that, but it's like all on trampolines. And like it's really funny because they like make you like constantly move. So, like if you fall, like they give you like 30 seconds to get up. Otherwise, they're like, hey, like you need to get your ass up. Because
wow.
there's like a bunch of people. They don't want you
Yeah.
to get like stomped on or anything like
Right.
that. So that was a lot of fun. And then from there we went to Smoky Bones.
I love Smoky Bones.
That's the first time I had ever been to Smoky
We
Bones.
just had lunch there.
We went to
recently.
lunch there at Smoky
Yeah.
Bones. I like it.
So we had a good time. We sat at the bar, had a few beers, ate the cornbread.
Their
Holy
cornbread
shit.
is good. It's very yummy.
It's amazing. And then that was pretty much it. You know, we just hung out there pretty much all night.
They have really good barbecue chicken nachos.
Yeah.
Yummy.
I did not have the chicken nachos.
They are very good. What'd you do Saturday?
Saturday, me and my parents, we went to the Wagon Wheel Flea Market.
I love Wagon Wheel. I still have not been there in so long. We need to go to Wagon Wheel.
I hadn't been to a flea market, like, honestly, in probably about,
Love
like, 7 or 8
Wagon Wheel.
years before this weekend.
Yeah, it's been a while for me too.
And it's both the Wagon Wheel and the Mustang.
Right.
Yeah.
So we went, like, to both of those and, you know, looked around. It's one of those where it's kind of a hit or a miss sort of deal.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't remember really doing much else Saturday. I think we pretty much just like hung out at the house. I mean, my dad watched Here Comes the Boom because we both love MMA. I don't know if you guys have seen that.
No.
It's Kevin James.
I've heard.
Oh!
Yeah, I've seen
He's a
it.
teacher.
He's
and
the
he becomes an
teacher.
MMA trainer.
Yes.
Love that movie.
Was it fun?
It is. Like, well, I've seen it multiple times.
He
but I'll
finally
keep
made
watching
us
it.
watch Pitch Perfect. Hilarious.
Yes.
It was good,
Love
but I
that.
kind of
Let's be
asked what
honest.
happened at the end because Something happened to me. I had a phone call or something.
They
and
won.
I missed the end. Okay.
They won and
I'll have to
everything
bring
was
it
great.
over.
And I'd asked if they won. Yeah, I'd really like to sit and watch it,
Yeah.
but of course I just,
I'll bring it over so you can borrow it and just watch it whenever you have time.
Very cool.
And then Sunday we went over to the 49er flea market. And
I've been
looked around
there. The one it's on
It's not that great.
No, it's
It's
not. It's
smaller.
smaller.
Yeah.
Did you ever go to Oldsmar?
We're going there next week.
All right. That's actually one of my favorite places to go in this area because they have over 1,000 booths.
Holy shit.
You will be there forever. I used to go every weekend.
Yeah.
And just walk everything. And
It's-
I know
it's
some
been a
people.
while
I know
since
people
like,
who,
I've
who
been there
sell things
before.
there. Yep.
My
It's a
mother-in-law
cool
sells
place.
stuff at the Big Top Flea Market, which is huge as well.
Yeah. I've been to Oldsmar before, and I've been to Big Top, but it's been a long time since I've been to any of these. One of the things that we keep looking for is one of my dad's friends had like a really awesome idea for like like the board games and stuff that we play. A lot of them have like some form of currency like gold or something like that. Well, instead of like a little cardboard like little piece of shit, we're finding a bunch of old coins, like big old coins. And so we're going to use those instead.
Oh, that's fun.
So you have like a better feel. Helps you like get into the game a little bit.
That's cool.
All right. We need to move on because we've already spent a half an hour talking
We
about
have.
what
We
we
do
did
that.
over the weekend.
We do that.
I would like to talk about something today that I think is very important. And see this little bush thing? It's actually not a little bush. It's a big bush. Do you know what that is?
You just said bush. You just said
Do you know what
bush.
that is?
You said big bush. It's witch hazel.
Yes. It's witch hazel. I want to talk about witch hazel today.
Okay.
And
This is our herb for the day.
yes, witch hazel does a lot of things that it could actually. It's very.
It does.
Good,
It's a
good
medicinal.
stuff. Yes, yes, it's a medicinal.
medicinal.
It's a medicinal.
My
Is that how
sinuses
you
are
say it?
still medicinal.
You know when it looks like this when you buy it at the store,
Yes.
pretty much.
Yes.
I mean, it's difficult to kind of make your own. I was looking at stuff and they.
Well, because you'd have to grow it, and then you'd have to extract the oil, and then you'd have to cut it, and then
they
you'd have to...
sell it in a certain ways too that you can kind of make your own stuff. But anywho, there's lots of uses for it. Come on up here, goof. Spot and blemish control. Actually, witch hazel can reduce inflammation on a pimple, and some people claim daily uses helps with acne. And witch hazel, obviously, you can find it at any store.
Right, yeah.
There, it's very, and it's not expensive either.
It's like
really not.
it's like rubbing alcohol.
Yeah, and they also have these things. They're called witch sticks.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like you can dab it right on you.
Ooh, good. Good.
Yeah, it's like I liken it to a bingo stamper thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
It's like go like that on you. But anyways,
A bingo stamper.
you can soothe and heal diaper rash with it on a cotton ball. It'll show improvement to your baby's bum.
Well, I don't have a baby that I can rub the bum on, but for
Just
those of you
saying,
that
for
do.
those of you who have children, it also shrinks bags under the eyes.
Okay, that I might need it.
Some people say that the application of hemorrhoid cream to those little baggies under your eyes can take them away. It's not an old wives' tale. One of the magic ingredients in a product like Preparation H is
witch hazel.
Which helps tighten up the skin and reduce the bagginess.
I think I'd rather go buy some witch hazel though. That's a like preparation.
And dab that up.
No, it's seriously, it's for my eyes. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're in the bathroom, like someone else's bathroom, and wishing that maybe they had some Preparation H. Like, we could take it.
Wait, I might actually have some. I do have some.
Okay. See, like I said, y'all go in people's bathrooms, look for Preparation H. Come on, Michael. Which actually, that leads nicely to also soothing and reducing external hemorrhoids. I mean, that's what it does, really. Not only does it witch hazel tighten the skin,
Right.
it's also a good anti-itch remedy. By combining witch hazel with aloe, glycerin, or petroleum jelly and rub it on external hemorrhoids, and you will reduce itching significantly and dry up most of the bleeding. And I don't think it stinks as much as Preparation H.
I love that you're thinking
Bengay.
about this.
Okay.
You're thinking about Bengay. Bengay smells.
Okay, yeah, Bengay stinks.
And you don't put that on your hemorrhoids. That would be bad. That would be bad.
I've never had hemorrhoids, so I don't know what.
Keep moving.
Okay.
We won't have the hemorrhoid conversation right now.
Maybe later?
Yeah.
Okay, it also helps with varicose veins. Soak washcloths in witch hazel and put on your legs, which are propped straight out, to reduce pain and swelling from varicose veins. The witch hazel helps to tighten the veins, relieving the discomfort temporarily. So it's basically a temporary pain reliever for people with varicose veins. Also, it can soothe poison ivy and poison oak. Just like acne and blemishes, the witch hazel reduces itching and relieves swelling. Something definitely worth packing on your next camping trip.
Oh, well. I don't have anyone to go camping with me right now.
Well, maybe you need
You don't want to go camping with me.
You could have if you went to FPG.
I could if I went to FPG. I can't afford going to FPG right now.
Because I've got a tent.
You're tenting it? You're not going to cabin it?
I am
I've got a
not going
cabin.
into... Look, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going in a tent unless it has an air mattress.
That's how I roll.
I usually either with an air mattress or a cot.
I'm not feeling anything else. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I do an air mattress. I do a
Air
queen
mattress has
size
to
air
be or nothing.
mattress.
I'm so not going to lie. Thank you, Stephanie, because this is the deal. I am an outdoor girl. Do not get me wrong. I will do everything outside. But when it's time to go to sleep, girl, I got to sleep in a bed.
That's fine.
Okay? So my idea of roughing it would be a,
There are
40-foot fifth wheel with the
There
next
are
two
modern
bedrooms in it.
camping accoutrements now. It's more than just air mattresses. I mean, they are fold up cots.
This is the first time that I'm doing a cabin, but they have like actual beds.
Yeah, like seriously.
Okay, back to the witch hazel because we got to
Sorry,
move.
I'm going to lose that. It also helps heal your bruises faster.
Oh,
That's
good to know.
Have you been in a fight recently?
I
Well, maybe not, but if you bang your leg or arm,
bruise very easily. Though.
so do I. And you're left with a nasty bruise.
That's
Yeah.
just me running into the table from standing up.
I hit my head, and I don't know how I hit my head, but I had like this egg on my head.
I can only imagine. Anyway.
Anyways, 3 times daily, dab some witch hazel, and it'll help speed up the healing time of your bruise.
That's good to
It
know.
also soothes razor burn. In some instances, it can prevent it because of its anti-inflammatory properties. Stops itchy bumps from forming around your irritated hair follicles. Wow. That was my tummy.
Did you hear
says
her
I'm hungry.
belly?
Apply before or after shaving. It could certainly have an impact on your itchy red skin. That includes ladies too. So in that, if you're looking for
that soft,
area,
sensitive area.
yes. Treat and soothe the nasty sunburn.
Lacey's got a sunburn right now. I
Oh,
need a
really?
sunburn. I need some sun.
Because when you get a sunburn, it's a type of skin inflammation. So it basically would treat it.
I need a beach
also with the
day.
Yeah, we need a beach day.
Sorry.
But we need not to get to that point that you need to treat your skin with the witch hazel. So
Right.
be very careful, especially here in Florida, how much time you spend in the sun, and make sure that you're using SPF at least 40.
And reapply.
And reapply.
But what I do hear is that also with this witch hazel also treating sunburn is the painful effects of it, but it also lessens the healing time and prevents peeling and flaking.
So witch hazel is a good thing, people.
Yeah. It can treat your dry skin.
It's a natural product.
Yes, after showering, if you want to apply some witch hazel immediately to the dry skin areas, I mean it locks into moisture, pretty much.
It's awesome.
And it's also another.
You found
way,
a lot of
It's also
information
another way
on it.
to, if you don't have, like Neosporin or something like that, you can also heal and soothe cuts and bruises because it protects against infection and it cleanses the cuts and encourages quicker healing. Good thing for bite bugs too.
Bug bites,
Mosquito
maybe?
bugs,
Bite bugs?
Bite bugs, bug bites.
Bug
I need more
bites.
coffee.
Bite bugs. Bite bugs. That sounds like a villain name. I am Bite Bug.
All right, just one more thing. It does refresh tired eyes, and I don't mean you don't squirt it inside your eyes. Sometimes I feel like doing that, but
I think
take
that
a
would
nice
burn.
clean rag with witch hazel and cold water, cold compress on your closed eyes. It
It's a
helps
beauty
you feel
ritual.
refreshed, and it takes away redness. Yes,
Awesome sauce.
just in case if you've been doing a lot of crying and you need to rebound quickly.
What are you saying?
That is what you do.
Kidding, I haven't done.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That is what you do.
I'm with you.
That is
Awesome sauce.
Awesome stuff. That's so definitely, and then go out and grab some and use it for a lot of stuff. It's very cheap. It's like $2
And it's natural.
for a big thing, and it's
that's
completely
the
natural.
important part.
Yes.
It's a natural resource.
Totally natural.
Reusable. Use.
Yes, sir.
Heidi was saying she's with you, Wendy. She won't do camping. Her idea of roughing it is a hotel with a nice bed.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, there are some hotels out there that it is like camping because they're nasty.
What I used to say is my idea of roughing it is no microwave. That's it. I mean, I'm sorry. Some of us are a little bit more high maintenance than others. Don't get me wrong. I'm an outdoor girl, honey. You know that. I'll jet ski, boat, do whatever you want. I'll get dirty, nasty. I'll go play your sports. I'll do whatever needs to be done. But I'm sorry. I can't take it. I have to be able to sleep in a bed at night. That's why I used to like go camping with Steph and Howie, because 40-foot fifth wheel. Babe, I got my own bedroom up in here. Own bedroom. Okay? Like queen size bedroom and bathroom. That's what I'm talking about. Definitely. Okay, moving on.
What are you doing?
I'm moving on.
Oh, good. Let's go.
To the meat.
The 10 things that men want to know from women but are afraid to ask. This is interesting. I can't wait to hear what you have to say about this. I actually brought this up to Joe last night, and
and I wanted to keep it so you would know about it, because I really like to for you to either agree or disagree, or let me know how you feel about these things. Like,
and it might be helpful for Katie.
right.
Okay. What was the title of this again?
It is called 10 Things That Men Want to Know
that men want from women
but are afraid to ask.
Men want from women
but are afraid to ask.
Okay.
Ready?
Like most women, you probably have something that you'd like your man to do for you, or something you would like to know about him, but for some reason you just cannot bring yourself to ask him about it.
Right.
Well, if it's any consolation, you'll be pleased to know that it's not just a woman thing. There are things that men want from women but are afraid to ask.
Yep. This is from youqueen.com.
That's right. Most of the things that men are scared to ask women concern, you guessed it, what?
Sex.
Okay.
A lot of this is...
Yes. Oh, I'm not afraid to ask.
I haven't been with a whole lot of guys that aren't afraid to ask for specific things. Or, when I went through this list, I was like, I have not been with the type of man that wouldn't be afraid to ask these things.
Katie says only 10 things.
Oh, right, yeah. I think that's a fair point.
Men are, and in particular, men are usually curious about what they would want to do or experiment with in bed in order to gain some more satisfaction from their sexual relationship. At times, the curiosity is a result of some deep-rooted sexual fantasies, but most part of it is just a result of stuff they come across when they're, their daily life, looking at magazines, videos. Men, you should know by now, are visual beings.
Yes.
And when it comes to sex, they are attracted to sexual images.
Yes.
Apart from sex, men are also afraid to ask about some habits of the female species that they consider bizarre.
Such as?
We're getting to that.
These include some dressing habits, as well as the way women communicate or fail to communicate with men.
Right.
Most of these habits may be considered trivial, but still there are a real mystery to men, which they're wondering at this point, why are you doing that? Trivial or not, these things have one thing in common. Men cannot bring themselves to ask about them because they fear that it'll affect the relationship. Oh, quiet, nope. Missy. It'll affect the relationship. It may be considered demeaning to a woman's dignity. Men avoid these certain requests because they're afraid of being turned down. Things like that.
Right.
We know that each man is different. And sometimes they keep these things to themselves.
Or sometimes they just tell you.
Right. And like Katie said, the list of questions that men keep to themselves can be as long as the list of men that have ever walked this earth. Yes, you're right. 10 questions, that's it. If not longer. However, there are many number of issues here that, there's common threads here.
And it can go on. This is a further conversation.
Right.
So number 1, don't just lie there. Say something. So the whole idea is that men want women to be more active and play a more vocal role because we don't have a physical release like man does.
Okay, Macy. All right. Macy's doing the doggy network this morning.
Whereas men have a physical obvious release, women generally do not, and we're much better at hiding whether or not we have.
They basically, I'm thinking at this point that you're really looking for us to say something. Basically, I think men would like us to know that they're pleasing us.
Yeah.
So it's nice to be a little bit more open and be vocal.
Yeah,
Michael?
that's understandable.
Are you afraid to ask someone you're with
No.
to be more vocal?
No.
I mean, I think I'm a fairly vocal person to begin with, unless I'm not having a good time.
Well, all right.
I had to think about that.
My ex used to hold back, so I would have to let her know, like, you don't really need to do that. Like, we're in a house by ourselves.
Right.
Like, feel free to do whatever it is that you want. Like, be as loud as you want. And I mean, eventually she would, like, open up. And
There is a song that's titled just like that. You can be as loud as the hell you want.
Okay, all
when
right.
you're making love. Sorry.
Oh, God.
It is. It's a song. I can
Anyway.
play for it.
But yes, I do agree with the whole men want their partner to be more vocal, because for us that is a good signifier that
You're
you
doing
know,
what
like,
you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, what we're doing
Right.
is working.
Okay. I just think I'm just gonna say one thing. I think this is important, and then we can move on to the next one.
Okay.
I think it's important that we need to tell our mate, whether it be man, woman, whatever. This is kind of cool. Sorry, I kind of lost my mind there for a minute. You need to tell your partner when you're approaching orgasm, as it will enable, especially guys, for them to stop holding back and then start letting go, so you can maybe get there at the same time.
That would be nice.
What do you think about that, Michael?
Do you like the connected O?
Yes, but at the same time I think it depends on the person. I mean, some women will probably be able to tell. I mean, depending on how long that you're together, they might be able to tell when it's going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, every guy's going to have, like, you know, his different, like, signifiers that it's like, it's coming.
Well, yeah, okay. So you would. I was thinking more of, because sometimes sometimes it's more difficult for men to figure out when actually this.
Sometimes it just happens.
Right, exactly. So if we would be a little bit more vocal and let them know when.
That,
Okay, so you're talking about the woman being vocal.
Yes,
saying,
about,
"Hey,
like,
I am
because
very
I'm
close."
thinking
it is
it's
on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm
Gotcha.
thinking it, because I'm thinking, somebody would actually maybe be waiting for that to happen, and then maybe say, okay, now I can,
Right.
move on in this direction.
Yeah. I guess
even
if a
quicker.
woman typically isn't all that vocal, then it would help. But if a woman is, then, I mean, she's also going to have things that she does that is going to let the guy know, like, all right, it's about to happen, you know?
Right.
Heavy breathing, moaning, stuff like that. Like,
Right.
If you can read her, then she doesn't need to get vocal. But if you can't get that read, then I would say yes.
Right. Okay, moving on. You remember we talked about those men think that we have, like, weird
Bizarre
habits and stuff?
behaviors and habits.
I'll say it. What's with the shoes? What's with the perfume?
That's number 2. What's with the shoes and what's with the perfumes?
What do you mean?
I have an issue with this one.
Okay, well, yes, because going on to the next
What's
thing.
with the shoes, as in
Yeah.
picking them out, or
No,
having a
men
shit ton of
understand.
them?
Having a shit ton of
Look. I don't believe that men understand that we have to match or complement whatever we're wearing at the time when we, But they're basically asking at this point, do you really need all those pairs of shoes? You think that way, Michael?
No, because I am different than most guys, and I have more shoes than most guys do.
Okay.
I
Basically,
do know a lot. I do know a lot of guys who have a plethora of shoes themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, a dozen is more than enough, but no, we want dozens of dozens.
We have to have dozens of dozens because sometimes a certain cut doesn't look right with those pants, or that skirt needs a certain type
Yes.
of strappy sandal-ish thing, or the shoes can totally change an outfit look. We have to have some very specific pairs, and I'm a practical person.
It's really kind of funny how she's like talking about this and I'm not.
Well, and I'm not a shoe whore like you or my daughter, but I have a very specific set of, like I may have 3 pairs of black shoes, but one's my slutty pair, one's my walking pair, one's my, good with the jeans pair, one's with...
Anyways, the point of this is that they don't really understand, or really, I don't even sure they really care about why shoes are so important. And it's the same thing like with perfumes. I mean, if it's not hard enough to understand women why they need all these shoes, I mean, they figured out why we need certain colors or certain fragrances, and I'm not thinking you guys might just not be getting it, or some people just don't get it.
Yeah.
Do you care? Is that something for you?
Doesn't
The
bother me.
perfume thing?
It's logical to us, but it may not be logical to men or their women.
Right. I'm not a perfume person.
So I think mostly for the sake of keeping the peace, guys just don't even want to ask why these things because I think that we would think that they would think we were wasteful. Do you understand?
That is the
why
feel.
Are you accusing me of being wasteful because I have to have 60 pairs of shoes or whatever? I'm not
right.
Well, that's
I don't think
I
it's wasteful. I mean, like, as long as you can afford that lifestyle, by all means, go ahead. No, I mean, if you're like behind on the rent and you're going out and buying up a few pairs of shoes a week, then all right, there's a fucking problem.
Right.
But I believe that most women wouldn't have that issue. At the same time, when it comes to perfume, maybe you like a few different fragrances. For me, I've got like my go-to fragrance.
Right.
So, like, I only need the one bottle, that's it. But I totally understand having multiples.
I think it depends on the mood.
Mike said having multiples.
He did say having multiples. You missed one.
I'm sorry.
You missed one. Oh, there it is.
All right, moving on.
Uh-huh.
Number 3.
I think most men sometimes would like their partner to initiate.
Yes.
Yes.
I think that's a no-brainer.
With my last relationship, I pretty much had to initiate it all the time.
And that gets boring.
It does get boring. It feels like one, because you have to initiate all the time, that they don't want it.
Right.
Because they never initiate. It also feels like it gets to a point of like it's work or like a chore or something like that. And it gets really fucking tiresome because you try, and if you're rejected by your significant other, like, that's kind of like a huge blow to your self-esteem.
Yeah.
Because you're like, you start trying something, like, hey, are you in the mood? Doesn't happen. All right, cool. Like, it's not happening tonight.
Right.
Awesome.
Okay. Sorry, I have something to say.
Right.
I can tell you why that most women don't initiate sex. There's 2 reasons.
Okay.
One on one side, one on the other. One, some of them just sex isn't that important to them, and there are other things, and they're doing these other things, and they
Life
really
is in the
haven't.
way.
Life is in the way. They haven't really opened themselves up to experiencing more things.
Right.
Or on the other hand, they are afraid that their man's going to tell them no, because they're the man is over on this side. Life is getting important. There's so many other things going on. I don't have time to do this. I'm tired. I'm this. I'm this. I'm that.
Yeah.
Okay. So we feel the same way too sometimes, that you don't want us or you don't think we're pretty because we're afraid to ask you, because maybe a couple times before we tried to initiate and you're like, I'm tired. I don't want to do this right now. But just to let you guys know, when you guys initiate, sometimes we're tired and we don't want to do it right now, but we do it because we know that you want.
Yeah.
That you want. You
Or the
want
need
this.
Well, then
So.
what I'm hearing from both of you, though, is this is a big communication thing. This
Correct.
is
Right.
an issue that should not be kept silent in a relationship or in
Right.
whether it's just sexual or
Now,
not.
I totally get the second one that you said, the whole, like, the fear of rejection and stuff like that. Because, like I said, like, guys feel that way every now and then, too. The first one, though, if sex is not a priority to you, I'm done with that relationship.
That's good to know, though.
I'm not saying that that sex has to be, like, number one. But if you were just not in a place where you want to be physical, then sorry, I'm out. Because I'm not going to spend night after night taking care of
like
myself.
being married after 10 years and, your priorities are going a certain ways and, that kind of thing.
Right.
You just have to be sensitive to each other's needs.
Right.
And sometimes not putting yourself first, but putting the other person first, and then we'll recognize that if you put them first, they will put you first. Oh yeah, I don't care. Whatever.
That's fine. Just letting you know.
Yeah. I mean,
I love
it's just basically making the person feel like they're wanted.
Right.
Feel like you're still attracted to them.
Yeah.
It's a connection.
It's a great thing.
The physical connection is necessary.
It's a great thing. Okay, moving on.
Number 4.
What do you really mean when you say fine?
For me, I think it really depends on how the word is said. For me, because I may say, "Hey, how you doing?" "Oh, I'm fine." I really mean fine.
It's all about your tone, the inflection, the body language. And for me, with my background, it's a lot easier to pick up on stuff like that. But yes, fine is a very generic word that could mean 1,000 different things.
That's true.
So that is all in communication and knowing the person that you're with and being able to read them. If they're like, yeah, I'm fine. Obviously, they're not fine.
Yeah, it's tone of voice. It's
the heavy-handedness of the fine. I'm fine. That's fine.
You know, it's other one
fine.
It's one of those.
Hey, I'm fine. I'm good.
Yeah.
Katie says, communication is the key either way, and a relationship without sex blows, or literally doesn't.
Right, exactly.
That's coming up too.
Yeah, talking about if you're talking about, it's like, yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm good. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Not exciting. Not, sometimes there are just days that it's just like, yeah, I'm fine.
So, I mean,
and
really.
Nicole is fine.
Really, to make it. Really, because we kind of. Let's not make it special vocabulary anymore.
So try as in a relationship to try and get that out of there.
Let's not make it special vocabulary anymore. I mean, if you're. In other words, for people to understand you a little bit better, maybe be a little bit more clear and not be afraid to really say how you feel.
Right.
And that will squash all this stuff.
That's going to take an evolutionary process of maybe another million years.
Well, I'm just saying, if you take one step at a time, because it is difficult to put your feelings out there and let people know how you feel, and it's because you don't want to get hurt or whatever.
Right.
But it's going to stop the residual bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
If you tell a person how you feel, you're like, oh, I want to do this wrong. Fine. I mean, come on. You say, look, I have an issue with this, it's what it is. Moving on. We have way too much stuff to talk about.
Number 5.
I believe that most men would want us to be sexy for them.
Yes.
But this goes back to the shoe thing. If you want us to be sexy for you, which I'm all for, there are special shoes for that.
I have to have my shoes, my perfume, my
totally
lingerie, my Victoria's Secret, my little things, my jewelry.
I've been asked to keep my shoes on before.
My boots. I'm
You
just
can
saying.
leave your hat on.
Hat, boots. I mean, that's all. These are all. You want us to do these things?
It's an accessory.
Don't bitch about the accessories. Trust me, you're not going to hate them later.
See, I don't care about all that kind of stuff. Have as many accessories and shoes and all that shit as you want. Like, for me, I would be fine with just, like, a little closet. If there's, like, a little closet and a walk-in closet, by all means, lady, take the fucking walk-in closet. Have all that shit. If that shit makes you happy, by all means.
You're a good boy.
Okay. I'm also on this topic, we're talking about some men would, like, maybe like their partner to do a striptease for them or something like that, nice little lap dance. Some women may find that demeaning. So I think it might be difficult for a man to ask that for that.
Yeah.
But I think secretly most women, no matter how secure the woman is,
or insecure.
No, my point here though is no matter how secure the woman is, there is always still that insecurity in there. It's part of our evolutionary process, because our evolutionary process is to find, a suitable mate to have children with. Whether you're going to have children or not, or whether you're at that age or not, that's still part of our, bred system, evolutionary system.
At the same time, guys, don't get greedy. You can't expect that shit all the time.
No, you absolutely can't. But women do want to feel sexy.
And not only can you not expect it all the time, because, I mean, that's a lot of work, especially if it's, like, over and over again. The woman, dressing up or doing a sexy dance or whatever. It's a lot of shit that they're putting into it. But at the same time, if you do it all the time, then it loses the reason why it's special.
And when you get that, when the woman is sexy for you, acknowledge it. You know what I mean? Wow, that was amazing. That was beautiful. You were very sexy.
Yes.
It doesn't matter if she, tried to do a dance on a chair and fell flat on her ass.
Right, exactly.
You need to tell her that is the most sexiest thing you have ever seen in the wide world.
Mm-hmm.
Positive reinforcement.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you ain't getting it again.
You're not getting it again.
All right,
if you're going to sit there and laugh at her.
I'm going to move on to number 6. This is a kind of a touchy subject.
This is a
actually.
very
This is
touchy
very touchy
subject.
subject. Most men want to ask you, but they're afraid to ask you to lose weight.
Bullshit. As in, why the fuck would you ever ask your woman to lose weight?
Well, look, this is what
I've been in this situation.
Michael, I commend you for going through processes that some men in this world have not yet.
Yes, I realize that there's a lot of jackasses out there.
Yes.
Douchebags.
Yes.
Asshats.
Morons. Don't get me wrong. Lots of women also not gone through
Right.
these evolutional processes. Okay. I mean, I know that most men aren't expecting women our age to look 25 again. I mean, that's not the issue. But you have to love a person for who they are and not for how much they weigh or what they look like. But again, let's say this: men are
Pigs.
Oh, easy. I wasn't going to go there. I was just going to say they're visual.
They are visual. They are very
They're
visual.
They're visual.
Well, and I think it has to do with the health factor. I mean, at some point, maybe they are truly concerned about the health factor, and are they going to be with their partner, or are they going to have to deal with some sort of...
If it gets to the point where it's a health issue, then she's got some kind of other issue going on other than she needs to lose a few pounds.
Right.
There's something else, depression or something. That's probably more of a mental issue than it is.
Yeah.
You just need to lose a little bit of weight.
Right.
Does this dress make me look fat?
No, you make you look
Okay,
fat.
yeah. I'm sorry, guys. If women ask you that,
Kidding.
loaded question.
Very loaded question. Because
Loaded
they want
question.
they want you to say,
Yeah.
no, baby,
they
you're
want the
very
self-esteem
sexy.
boost.
Yeah.
Right.
And if guys don't get that, you're a fucking idiot.
Number 7, special bedroom services.
services.
Yes, ma'am. Would you like to speak about
I love this topic. I love the way this is worded, so I'm just going to read it directly as is before we have the conversation on it. Once in a while, for no reason at all, we would like for you to give us a quickie.
Now she's talking as a man.
As a man, this is from the man's point of view. Like, just come over, lock the doors, grab the remote control, pull up your dress, straddle us, unzip our trousers, take us inside you, and proceed to do as you will until we come. Then plant one big sloppy kiss on our mouth, get off, and proceed back into the kitchen and do the mopping.
And continue with
love
your
that.
mopping, bitch.
I thought that was awesome. But I think that goes for both men and women. Sometimes we just need a good, wham, bam, think, ma'am, and go.
Yes. There's a time and a place for everything. Definitely when it comes to the quickie. I mean, it's one of those things that should be few and far between.
Right.
But yes,
Wait, what? Hold on.
It is definitely appreciated.
Why do you think a quickie needs to be few and far between?
Because you lose something when it's just a quickie. So, I mean, like, the thing is, it's all about, like, the spontaneity. And
Is he male? I'm really kind of confused now all of a sudden.
And it goes back to the whole, like, if you do something more, like, over and over again, then it loses, like, why it's...
Okay, that's fair.
It just says once in a while. It doesn't say all the time.
No. Yeah, this is not should
Trust
be a
me,
daily.
we're not looking
Yeah.
for quickies, honey. We do it for you.
I don't know.
Trust
no,
me.
No. Oh, I would not make
I'm
that
talking
blanket
about the
statement.
act itself. I'm not talking about the...
I'm talking about the act itself as well.
Yeah,
There are times
okay.
I enjoy a quickie.
Well, of course.
And then I have shit to do. I have things to do. Let's go. Let's get it going.
I would like you to read. I would like you to read the next paragraph because I can't. Because I get a laugh too hard.
The next paragraph is, and sometimes when we are having your period, we would like to see you do whatever it takes to make us come. Now, we know that may sound selfish, especially when you're having one of those cramps and all, but our penis doesn't know that.
Okay.
Women on their period, how do you feel about that?
It's kind of whatever to me. I have had sex with people on their period before. That's
Right.
not a big deal. Just wrap it and you're good to go. Like,
no.
I don't get what the big
Gee,
deal is.
no.
And at the same time, I mean, like, yes, it is one of those where we do like to get off, and we would appreciate if you would do something along those lines. At the same time, if she really doesn't want to do something, all you got to do is wait a few days.
Aww, listen to this.
Isn't that sweet? Maybe we
And
should...
then, of course, it goes into anal sex. that most guys consider the idea, if they have not already done it with another woman, that most guys have considered the idea of what that would feel like or that experience would be like.
I've never done it, and I would really love to have that experience someday.
Oh, so you are one of those people that are curious at this point.
Yes, because I want the experience.
And are you afraid to ask that with someone that
No.
you're... Katie, did you hear that?
I know we're going over, but we have like 2 more things that we need to talk about, or 3.
This one's really silly. I don't understand this one. Why do you buy food that you will not eat? I think this is more like for a fad thing. Like if women see fad health foods that like Dr. Oz or Oprah says, and then they go buy it and never buy it, eat it.
You are not going to comprehend this because you are more of a practical person than the person sitting next to you. So, it's those kind of things where you got to have bananas and oranges and apples in the house. But
I eat them.
Yes, but even if you don't, even if they're like stuck in there and you go grocery shopping and you buy some bananas, and there's brown bananas up in there you haven't eaten yet, throw those out, put new ones. It's just, it's you wouldn't understand because you're practical.
This one
you're
I
very
don't.
practical.
Also, don't go grocery shopping hungry.
Yeah, that's
that will help with some of that shit.
That's a given. And anyway, it's just like, it's basically, you're right, that fad stuff.
It's like that to me. That's how I take it. It's like the fad stuff. Don't buy into all the fads. Eat what buy what you're going to eat, and what you're going to prepare. Number 9.
How about showing some affection in public? Oh, thank you. Every man becomes a king when his lady hooks her hand in his elbow and they walk or stand in public. But much as we would like you to do that, it's kind of difficult for us to ask. I'm talking about it in a man's
point of view. They consider it sissy.
Or it's okay for a woman to ask for her hand to be held, but somehow it sounds sissy when a guy does it.
Right. Which I think is ridiculous because most guys will just reach out and grab the hand.
Yeah.
It's not so much.
I'm not going to ask. I'm
or
just
go,
do it.
Like this. They'll.
Right. Well, here's what it is. Here's where it stems from. So, ladies, if this is, you're thinking that this might be something that
you're dealing with.
Yeah. I mean, take his hand, and when you're walking in the mall or whatever, give him a kiss. It makes those kind of things make him feel wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think guys won't say it. Like, as far as hand holding, like, I will just do it. I'll just reach over and grab your hand if I want to hold your hand. But at the same time, I totally agree. Guys won't
it's again
say
with
it.
It's the initiate again.
Yeah.
Even with just that.
Guys will not say it, but they love to be touched. And it doesn't have to be anything sexual. You don't have to, like, grab his dick or his ass, like, when you're walking through the mall. I mean, you can.
Oh, okay.
But something simple as grabbing his hand or just touching his arm, doing one of those where, like, you hook it and then, like, put your hand on his arm.
Yeah.
We love that shit. Absolutely love it.
Now see where I'm getting, especially if we initiate that.
Yeah.
It just makes a person feel wanted. I mean, it makes a person feel special.
It seems very, it seems, for me, especially that movement, being able to do like this to someone I'm walking with, to me, it does make me feel more, I don't know, this movement to me is more regal, I think, in some ways than just a hand holding.
Right.
It makes you feel good, wanted, safe, secure.
Yeah.
And not, like I don't want this to sound like it's property, but like you belong to that person. So if anybody's walking by and they see you, they're checking you out, they're going to be like, damn, that person's hot, but oh shit, like.
Right. Well, yeah.
Because there's
she
a closer
belongs
connection.
to that guy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, they can look, but they know, all right.
Right.
All right, number 10. Can we record ourselves having sex?
See, now this, I don't think I've ever been with a guy that has not asked this, and 2, but because I know I have exhibitionist or voyeuristic tendencies, I know that about me, I love it. It triggers something in my brain during the moment that, for me, helps me move my process along.
Okay.
I may never watch it again. I may delete it the moment we get up. But the process of knowing it's being recorded and the possibility of it getting out is the most exciting thing for me. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think I would, like, I've done that in the past, recorded it, and like I've watched it like once, and then I'm like,
this this is the stupidest. I mean, this is the
Yeah,
crappiest video ever.
It's really weird because then like you start comparing it to porn and you're like, man, that's terrible.
Yeah. Because real sex is not like
Yeah.
porn. Porn
Yeah.
is set up.
You've only got
it's
the
got
one
angles.
angle,
Yeah.
and it's me, and it's weird.
And damn, I didn't know I had that pimple on my ass. Or, you know, I mean, stuff like that.
Right.
It's like, oh, does that really look like that? Is that really what we're seeing here?
And then
So,
you're probably
yeah.
going to get more self-conscious than you were
You do.
before.
So if that were the case,
So
you
make
know,
the video, then delete it.
and delete it, just delete it.
It's
Exactly,
just the
because I'm
excitement
sorry,
of the act.
Because you know,
Yeah.
because I'm not going to even talk about how it could get on YouTube and Facebook and all that stuff, because I don't need that. So.
No, I mean, yeah. I don't want to post it anywhere.
No,
Although
I'm
there's
just
some
saying.
websites out there now that do that.
Just
Before
saying.
we head out, Heidi wanted to know where you got the list from.
www.youqueen.com. That is YOU Queen.com. Yes.
And it was written by a man. The article was written by a man.
Yes, Dave Martinez. Thanks, Dave, for that, by the way. Of course it was written by a man. They need to explain themselves. Really, seriously, if you want something, just say, explain it.
And have it.
We won't get mad if you're very
We'd
objective
much
about
rather
things.
talk
We
about
would
it.
much rather know than not know. Because here's what's going to happen. We're going to feel more comfortable, and then we're going to tell you things that you really want to know without asking.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. And that goes for everybody. I mean, friends, family, everything
Yeah.
like that.
Absolutely.
Anywho, all right. It's time for us to go. Ziggy Stardust and Spikes from Mars. Just saying. We'll be back on Wednesday.
10 a.m. live. Same bat channel.
Check us out.
Have an amazing Monday. Get your taxes done.
Later.
Love you!
Open